Hello and welcome, and thank you very much to all the new subscribers and people liking the videos. Helps me out big time. We are headed today into the Petrov's defense rapid arena, which is also the Russian defense, also called that. Alright, and let's get into it. Kind of blitzing the moves, but whatever sandwich. Dun dun dun, attacking my pawn, but I get to do this. That's kind of the idea. They didn't play d5, and you know, they didn't play d5, so here we are. I have a little bit of a space advantage. I think I get to develop this kind of with tempo, no? Because I am threatening to take here. So, what's next? Queen d2 is next. Potential sacking ideas. I love to sack everywhere, all over the place. Like a Zerg queen, just sacking its life force to build more spawn creatures. Something like that. Let's just take it. I don't know. Something good will happen, maybe. Maybe. It's a maybe, but they're hitting this square. Can't they trap my queen? Oh dear. Oh my goodness, no. Lost. The game is lost. Pathetic. Resign. Alright, and the computer's gonna say, don't give up material, do not sacrifice your pieces. Usually works for me, but, you know. I mean, not any sacrifice, but, all this is pretty standard, you know. Standard, or, well, we're roughly even. And then, boom, it doesn't like the sack. Okay, it doesn't like the sack. You know, maybe I should have prepared it a bit more. Maximal preparation might be a good idea. Maybe a little... I made the wrong decision there. But sometimes it works. What can I say? Sometimes it works. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Hold on, I gotta get something. I'll be right back. Pause. BRB. Well, I went to get something, and that something was actually right next to me. So here we go. A little something. Oops. And a little something. I'm not gonna berserk. I want to take my time, think, learn. I don't want to rush. If I were trying to win the tournament, I would berserk. That's a good move. Are they checking the database? I've played this person once and I've beaten them. Good to know. Baby Nova, is that it? Baby? That's gotta be a terrible move. That just has to be wrong. That just can't be right. The idea is, I think, takes with check, and takes. That just can't be right? That can't just be right. Cannot be right. I don't know if I'm refuting it in the best way. It was a very, tactically nuanced position. However, I have ideas. Uragan Blue. 29 games, huh? Suspicious. 29 games is suspicious. So really good actual FIDE players, they don't want to reveal their identity, so they're always making new accounts, I think. Take a look at who we're playing against. 2200. A lot of 2000s, 2100s, 2200s. Okay, while I was browsing the tournament, the pre-move went through. So I am +3 here. And that's about it. Castles or knight c3. Doesn't really matter. Probably transpose. I'd actually like a knight here. This bishop is looking at a brick wall. But, well, let's give check, because that might be annoying, and let's just get developed, not overcomplicate things. I also have ideas of this. F6 is played. Stopping my idea. Possibly like this. Might lose a pawn, blah blah blah, but that's fine. I want to get feisty with their king. I mean, this is a very dubious move, but I love having fun. Takes here. I think we're okay. Not engine approved. Engine disapproved. Where's Adolf? We're supposed to play a game. Actually, I think the knight is misplaced. I'd like to be able to play c4. Now I just want to trade bishops. Threatening with a fork. They got a minute on the clock. Honestly, should I want to say they should have resigned 10 moves ago, 15 moves ago, but no, because their goal is to get better at chess. You don't get better at chess by just resigning just because you're down a piece. They're playing their game, but they're getting obliterated because they have 30 seconds left on the clock. Adolf, if you're there, or anybody, you can challenge me. Alright, let's do this. Checkmate. Oh, no, they can just take me. Oh, no. The winning move. Maybe this is a move, you know? But whatever, let's do this. Bishop b6 might, or sorry, queen b6 might be an idea. Also hitting the b2 pawn. do I take here? Let's get a little funky. Let's play funky and let's take there. Material is even, but this pawn is weak. Yeah, you can challenge me. Go ahead. I'll bring up chess.com. Although this is a strong opponent and it's a very equal game, so I got to kind of focus on this game right now. But there are times when I can focus on our game. This guy has been dominating lately in tournaments here. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I was wanting to get my rook here. It's looking a little bit difficult. Although here, let's do this. Now if takes, I get my rook here. It's nice. I'm hitting this with 3 thingamabobs. However, I am also threatening something nasty, which is to take here. I mean, I guess it's not that bad to just move back. Maybe it's not that bad. So they're protecting, and they're protecting both squares. Do I have ideas of this? Is that an idea? Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. I overlooked that. What can I say? No bueno. They take the bishop, and my position is falling apart. So challenge me on chess.com. Resigns. Yep, blunder. I don't know why. I thought they didn't have this for some reason. I just overlooked it. I even thought of the move. Anyway. I was actually winning for most of the game. Pat on the shoulder here. So this is not a chess engine approved. Fair enough. Oh, you know what? We saw a game like this. No. I'm thinking of something different. Not chess engine approved. Oh, started. Yeah, but I'll take your challenge on chess.com. And we can go like this. So I've been playing this. There were other moves though. This is the disadvantage of putting the knight here, isn't it? Is this even... This might be a mistake, actually. I've seen this before. Bummer. But, I mean, maybe this is okay. I don't know. Probably not. Takes and then development with tempo. Let's get castled. Playing this crazy thing, huh? See what happens after this. I lose my queen. That, you know, that happens. That is a thing that happens. Most people would have given up, but you never know. If I win a piece, well, I'm still in the game, really. Take him with tempo. Knight is pinned, but it's a fake pin because they take. I go here with check, although I just take, but then they take here. And gotta get lucky on that board. Gotta get lucky somehow. Trapping the rook helps me, I guess. I think that helps trap the rook. Let's take it. It's just an exchange, and it's not going well. Here... What have we got? It's a slightly complicated position. So 9 plus 6. Well, that was true before. Nothing's really changed over there. Yep. Yep. I hope this is good for my brain. And my chest. Probably. It's good for my brain and my chest. Probably should develop this knight, however, a lot of pressure on this pawn. That was a bad move. Bad move. What happens with that pawn? I guess I gotta do this. And we're gonna put pressure on that, but I don't know. I like this setup. I've been doing this sometimes with black, and I don't think it's too bad. Nice square for the knight there. So knight f6 is played. Thinly veiled discovered attack on the bishop there. Just chat on YouTube. Makes it easier. Trying to make something happen on this board on the left here. And I feel like I should have something, but how about that? Okay, then here. Then here, I guess. That's how it goes. Then we can put the rook on this file. Good file. Okay. So I'm looking at the right board. I want to kick this knight. This just has to be good, getting my rook on this rank here. Now I'm hitting the bishop, and then if they move back to protect either of these pawns, threatening checkmate. Knight c6 on the rightmost board here. Take some free pawns if here, so I get to threaten this pawn as well. And not too worried. Now I'm a little worried, actually. I'm a little worried now, but I have to go here, I think. If I had taken here and takes, I can't stop the checkmate. Well, I could go here, I guess. But it seems like a very bad situation. No, maybe I'm stopping that. I don't know. So we're taking, and we have discovered attack with tempo on the queen there. Okay, again with the mate threat. And I better retreat, I think. Better retreat this rook. Unfortunately, they can make it to my second rank. Not so great. And we have ideas of just taking here with check. I think I want to get rid of this pawn. Now, this I saw and I don't really mind. Queen comes in with tempo. Looks pretty drawn on the left. Now possibly just here or maybe here, I don't know. No, I can't. That would be a little bit illegal. Let's try here. Now the rook can be here and defend everything. Wow, that was dumb. Now it's there. And it's almost zigzagging. No, they have the rook to move around. Not quite zigzagging. Let's just make moves. I mean, it's a draw, so this has to be a draw. So I had this because the pawn is pinned, and now the left board is a draw, which they're rated a lot lower than me, so good for them. That's a GG. I think this is lost for you there, Adolf. If I'm not mistaken. Can rematch. So you like to play this way against Carlsen, huh? You know what I should do? I should wait to see if they develop their knight here, and then here. This is more difficult to deal with. But here I get a little space advantage on the queen side. I'll just throw this in. I don't mind if we take there. And just solidify that pawn. Here, don't I win a pawn? I like winning pawns. Helps me. Helps me in my project to get to 2000. Okay, and this is an idea. And this is an idea. It runs into takes. I've seen this already a lot. Takes, 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 blah, blah, blah. It's a little complicated. Let me think it out in my head a bit. Yeah, I don't think it's good for me in this position. Alright, let's go here, threatening this, also protecting the knight. Do I play this? I think it's... I think it's good, actually. Can be sometimes... Pawn can be overextended and difficult to defend, however... sometimes it can just be very strong and annoying, and I can back all of these up, so... They take the pawn. I think they're being greedy taking a pawn there. Just saying. I think they're greedy. Do they have ideas of here threatening checkmate? No, they don't. But they have ideas of here possibly. Maybe that's the real motivation. That does look kind of annoying. Looks a little annoying. So is this threatening? Doesn't look very threatening. Does not look very threatening. Alright, I'm gonna have to accept the weakening of my pawn structure here, probably. And... on the other boards... do this. That's fine. They took a pawn for... I mean, the idea was here, and that was an interesting idea. Even if here. Maybe. So here, let's think about this. Because, you know, takes looks nice. But after takes, then they are taking the bishop. However, what about takes, take? No, that's too crazy. That doesn't make sense. Maybe just move the bishop out of the way, you know, good old-fashioned moving the bishop out of the way, or back. Actually, it looks nice here, protecting that pawn. I like protecting the pawn. Okay, here we are. Now I think this is very strong. I think I need to... hold on. Adjust this a bit, I guess. Okay. Ah, with check, nice, but I just do this. Knight c5 is played. We can take it. I like taking. The pawns are not good, and then we have ideas of getting this somehow. I think we can figure that out. I kind of want to put my rook here, though. What should we do? What should we do? Let's do the thing with the rooks, I guess. And there's the queen there. Very weird position. Very weird. Keep the pressure on the board. Giving up this pawn, however, I think I get 2 pawns, probably, in return. Probably, maybe. Attacking my queen, in a very crude manner, if I may say so. Very crude. So crude. I don't know. Alright, I'm offering the exchange. Now on this board, this is an idea. This is also an idea. I think this is a little dangerous. Maybe I should just get castled, you know. I got all this pressure. Just chill with the pressure and get castled is an option. I don't know that I'm checkmating here. But I think I can win a pawn at least. Sorry. takes, check and takes. Oh no, they move back. It's a little complicated and dangerous, but I'm thinking maybe I go here and get castled. I don't know, it's a complicated position. Okay, they've taken with the rook. Here I win a piece, no? Just take. I didn't look at this, and well, am I surviving that? I don't know. Can I survive? Wait and find out. Possibly with this, they're threatening checkmate here, and that is very immediate, and I don't think I can stop it. I can move here, but I'm probably losing this. Okay, d4 is played. And I thought about this, threatening checkmate. However, after takes, then they can take this with check, which I do not like. So I'd rather get castled and then play around with ideas. And they're winning the rook. So this board is just falling to pieces. Let's check the analysis. Okay, I'll go full screen for a moment. So this is somewhat well, not standard, but it's in the database, let's say. And looking a little positive for white. Now I said something here. Maybe I should wait until the knight comes in here, if they come in here, because then I think this is harder to meet. I think if I do this early, then they simply push upon here. Although I did gain a space advantage here. So I was doing well in the opening, and we had a huge blunder. This was a huge blunder, okay. Because it allowed this, which I overlooked. I didn't see that. So, blunder on my part. Okay. Okay, so this board, and we'll get castled. And here we play d5. Theory says d5. Now they played this. Now this is bizarre because I don't know if they realize how this game started. Wait, what? Yeah. The knight was here. It got kicked. This knight has moved here, here, back to here, and then now is moving here again. However, it's completely symmetrical. So, okay. Maybe it's a move. I don't know. I don't think that's a move. Maybe. But hold on. I'm black. They're white. So symmetrical positions are generally better for black in the sense that they're more likely to be equal. Of course, it depends on a lot of things, but yeah. Okay, so this is much better for black because basically I'm acting like the white pieces now. I have the tempo advantage here, so they've messed up a little bit there. Something went wrong for them in the opening. I'll just get castled there. Alright, so I gotta defend my queen, it looks like. Where is the best place for the queen? We'll just go back. And because this player is rated rather lowly compared to me, I am just going to threaten this checkmate, which we get. That's the end of the game. If there were a stronger opponent, I would not have done that. And over here, okay, I'm +4 on this board, so let's see, what do I want to do over there? This is theory. Might still see this and we transpose to main lines. No, they would just move back. I'll castle. Now I do have to focus on this board on the right here for a little bit. So I'm just going to start moving quickly over there. So it'd be nice if you can send me challenges with an increment, like 10-5 or something, that would be a little better. Okay. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do here? Knight is hanging, and we'll just sack that. They don't have this because of the knight, and they can't move here, so I get to win the rook. Something I'm not gonna say on the stream just yet. Let's develop our knight on the left. Right. I didn't see the queen there. Ah, I meant to go here. Misclick. Oh well. Actually, this was better. You resigned. So can we do, hold on, can we do, let me see if I can challenge you. Challenge. And I guess we have to go 15-10. I want to play 15-10. Okay. Why does it, okay. So this knight is hanging. Can I do something with that? Maybe this is a slightly tricky move, maybe not. Don't think it is really, but we'll do it. I don't think the queen really belongs out here. So it's a little premature to try to checkmate the opponent there. Now, if I move this bishop out of the way, we have ideas of winning a pawn. Let's very crudely initiate that exercise. Threatening the checkmate, although the knight is here. So we got to do something about the knight, possibly. All right, I'll play. No, I won't. Should I play a stupid move? Probably shouldn't. Let's play stupid move. I want to play a stupid move. Stupid moves can be fun. Okay, so if we can dislodge this knight, we can checkmate, but easier said than done, I guess. Yes, but let's do this with check, and then I take back. So I should be down 2 points after this. This is very awkward and annoying. They took the bishop, which I overlooked. Oops. So I get to take back with a little bit of tempo here. Okay. So you're opening the bishop for this where I might lose or something. Is that better? I don't know, but anyway, here we go. And should I try to pin this knight, or should I take a free pawn? Take the free pawn first. You can always pin later, perhaps. Always perhaps. Always probably. Interesting. Okay. So rook is doing nothing. Bishop hasn't moved, though it's on a decent square. On the left board, we're gonna restart. We're gonna restart that board, and over here, hopefully I can get a game in before the end of the tournament there. D5 is theory. Kind of, yeah, theory shows it's the strongest move by far. This is a little passive, so I think maybe C5 is good, maybe. Okay, nice defense here, and we're even in materials, so not sure if I want to trade. Let me think. This pin on the bishop might be a little annoying, I'm not sure. Not sure about that. Probably not, actually. Do I go for a space advantage here? I do want to get castled quickly. So I'm going to move this so that they can't take. And let's move here, that's fine. Mess up their pawn structure a little bit. We will move the bishop and get castled. What's the best square for the bishop? Go here. And we castle. What happens after this? No, I don't want to draw here on the rightmost board. We're even in material, but my pieces are much better. So where do we go? No, but hold on. They have more pieces, and I have pawns for the pieces. Might be a little difficult to... You know what? I'm okay with the draw. Might be a little difficult to really do much with that, so... Let's go for a Sicilian. I don't think that's theory. Thought we were gonna have this. This pawn stops this. We can set up the dragon setup. And wait. They gave up the knight? Pawns are looking silly. It might be a little premature to be pushing the queen out, but I'm up 2 points. And I don't really want them to get free pawns, although, yeah, I don't want them to get free pawns. I'm not too worried about the rook coming here. It becomes a target, because they don't have the other rook to back it up yet. But now, let's just defend the pawn like this. Over here, yeah, we'll play standard Sicilian style setup. F5 played. Pretty aggressive. Possibly just take this pawn. Their king is pretty open. This pawn is attacked. So... knight d5. Nice square for the knight. Rook c1. Defending the pawn. This looks annoying. Rook has to block. That's forced. However... let's develop our pieces, huh? We have a lot of pressure, but let's just develop. Not lose material by having it just sit there doing nothing. So is it bishop? No. D3. Okay. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. So f takes g7, right. However, this runs into check and checkmate, I guess. Queen back, good. Slightly complicated board there on the right. So what do we do here? I like the Lichess pre-moves. It keeps the pieces there. Back to tournament. Oh, that's the end of the tournament. So we'll try to get some of those good old Russian games going, if we can. See if we can get one going already. Boom, Russian game. Okay, so Queen D2 is played. And here, they're giving up the pawn. Is that what's going on? Takes, and then here, and they have tempo. But I'm not a believer in this. First of all, they have to take this way. And I can maybe kick the knight. I'm not a believer. I'm suspicious. Though they might have time to do this, and then it's not really pinned. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. It's gonna be a fake pin. So I've done that. So we go over here. They've had time to do that. Now here and with check, but I take, my queen's protected. They've only won a pawn, mind you. And if they do something that's not check, I just take the bishop, right? Is that not correct? So it looks like maybe they're having trouble defending this knight. Can go here, but I take with my knight. So possibly both boards here are winning for me. I don't know. Bishop moves back. They're hoping that I'll take here and then they can fork. But I can take with check. Or I can just take here. I think I prefer taking here. They resigned. Okay. So we're trying to get the Russian game. Russian defense. So we've gone King's Gambit. And I believe this puts a lot of pressure on the opponent. We have ideas here. Yeah, this is a very risky line for them. But this is mainline King's Gambit theory, though it is pretty questionable. So what happens after here? Takes, and then what? I can't put the queen here, right? Not 100% sure. Queen here. They just move the king, I think, is the idea. Although here takes, and they have this queen move. I think that's the idea. So I think maybe moving my queen there is not the best idea. And there might be, this might be the main line instead. Okay, here, and if takes, we can check here and then, right, this is some crazy King's Gambit nonsense, right? Some insano mode King's Gambit style. So what was played here on the right board? Alright, let's try for this, right? But they get to come here with check, but I'm up a full piece. I don't know if I care. But they've got, you know, they've got some ideas and some moves and what have you. But I don't think it's good. So over here, got another situation, and Queen H4 is played. Both boards are a bit insane. Just a bit. Just a bit insane. They crushed me, but I know they made some silly mistakes here. At least theoretical mistakes. And if I know the lines a little better, I'd crush them for sure. So E takes main line, knight f3 main line. There's also bishop c4, g5, d6, both popular. Now they could have gone h4, but they went d4, and then we can go g4, and then knight e5, queen h4 check. Okay, queen h4 check. I was looking at that. We played queen h4 check, and after g3, f takes g3, and I was, yeah, thinking queen takes g4. Okay, that's fine. Knight takes g4, and we can rematch if you want. You want a rematch? And so computer says slightly good for black. Okay. I considered this line and I thought that, what's the material at? +1, but I'm losing this pawn. Maybe I should play this with white a bit to understand it a little better. Now this is bonkers. They should take here. Wait. Ah, you gotta know this line. If you just take, now it's even. Now actually, yeah. Interesting. Let's try to mimic this at some point if we can. So anybody want to challenge me? Sicilian on both sides. Alright, how do I want to play this out? Well, we do standard Sicilian over there, and they've gone for the Alpine. I can do d4. I did that last time. This is the other move. Let's try this. And we go here. Sorry, I bumped the mic. So knight is going to come here, and we're probably in a Najdorf. There are probably lines with takes, but I don't remember the lines, and they're a little complicated, and they're also a little, they're not the best way to play for an advantage, I think. Is this a chef, what's the word, Shkefnikov or something? Can I move back now? Or just here? Maybe. Maybe. Probably stupid to take with the queen. I don't know. They get the tempo. Yeah. They're attacking this. I don't think this is what I wanted from the opening. I'm pretty sure I screwed up. If here, I guess I go here and think about castling. So on the right here, let's just challenge that bishop. Bishop e7. Get castled. Now this doesn't look too hot because of that. So am I giving up this pawn? I was dumb. I should protected the pawn in some way. Probably. I mean, there's this semi-tactic. It doesn't really seem to do much, though. Maybe I can slow down their attack a little, but I think queen just comes here. Rook fc8. Looking a little tough. White should probably en passant, but I'm not totally sure. Okay, they just win a piece. I often forget this pin, I don't know why, and they're probably just crushing me there. Especially after we force them to take here, so it's just falling apart. Terrible. Terrible. Just terrible. Now, I'll be interested to know what kind of Sicilian. I think it's a Shevnikov or something like that. Shevnikov? Skishnikov? Something I don't know that well. Board on the left just depresses me to even look at, and I'm getting checkmated immediately, but come on, do it, checkmate me. Just checkmate me, please. No, I don't want to be there anymore. This guy's toying with me or what? Bishop's worth more than knights. Everyone knows that. Bishops are worth more than knights. So they're threatening to take my bishop and fork my shenanigans. That's unpleasant. That's not very kind. Now they do that. I move my bishop, I guess. It's a little uncomfortable. I like that idea. And we would just move the bishop. Ideas of here. Might try to get a pin variation on the left. The great pin variation. As recommended by Yasser Sarawan. What's going on? Something weird about... Because normally they play this... Something weird going on here. How do I exploit this? Just here, and I have a strong center, I guess. Drop the pawn. Oops. So here we can go for the Transposes and sorry, excuse me, the not Transposes. Well, it will, if they play the best move, it will transpose into a bad Transposes for me. But the line, it's called the Torre. And this person's taking quite a long time with that position, huh? This is like a Scandinavian of sorts, but I don't want to give it the pawn. Can move over here. I want to try a crazy move. I want to go here. Sort of a reverse King's Gambit. So, what's the story here? I don't know. So I can take and win a rook. This person has thought for a long time, so it must be a good move. No, they can't take with the pawn because I take the queen. If they take with the queen, I checkmate. Almost checkmate. We can take here and we're threatening the rook. But they might have some kind of weird trick up their sleeve. D4 is played. Okay, that was kind of a long game. Let's switch to puzzles here. Play a little bit more and probably go to bed. Bishop b7's played, protecting the rook. Knight to 2. Can we make this bigger, but then just move it over here? Like, maybe that's ideal size? I don't know. Rook df3. So what do we got on the right? Black to move. Here's a check. That is a check. Both of these are hanging. Not sure. Back to the chess. Queen takes g5 was played, and we can trade, and then we're up a lot of material. However, after trading, square is very weak. They resigned. We got a Russian defense. We're gonna play the classical line. So let's do a winner French. Okay, what's going on here on the right? What would I play in a game? Maybe here. I'd just probably push my pawns. I guess this is a real threat because, yeah, we don't want to allow that. Do we go here, I think? Maybe. So they're looking to play London. We will strike with c5. And we go back, that's Spain theory. And Sicilian, just play this. If here we get the pawn with check and we're up a pawn. So if we check, they come here, we can come here. They don't want to take the rook because they'll lose the exchange. It's check, they only have one reasonable move here. And then what? Can I do something that is then threatening a unavoidable checkmate? I need to get in on this diagonal probably. Let's see what happens. Ideas here then. Now, if I can block the square or threaten here somehow, that would be nice. Person maybe knows theory, huh? So, play here. Possibly they know theory. What is this? A French? No, what happened? This was the London and then we traded the pawns, huh? I don't see. If I get my queen here, would they come here? Probably checkmate after that, but do I go here threatening the queen? They can always block. This doesn't really work, does it? What am I missing? They're threatening to put the rook here, cause me all kinds of headaches. I have no idea. It's the right move. And okay, I think I get a check here and then forking. Okay, +5, yay. So on the left here, we've got a Russian defense. This is maybe a little unusual, but no big deal. This is gotta be a solid move. Rook e1. She takes d4. This was a Torre attack. Similar to the London. Now, if I take here, it's a little more asymmetrical. Should I do that? I don't think this is good, to be honest. Whatever. got a Sicilian. I want to try out the pin variation. Now here's a winner of French, where they took here. Now their pawn that was there is looking a little lonely. Semi-Slav setup. And we can just trade off. Castles is played. Maybe I have ideas of castles in here or something, but looks interesting to be honest. But this file is very dangerous. Do I dare? Let's go crazy. Crazy mode. Right, pin variation goes like this. See the next tactic. Black to move. What have we got? This is looking pretty threatening. Just here. Almost checkmate, but they move here. Maybe this is the move, huh? No. Let's see the solution. Well, duh. Just take the rook. Duh. Sometimes it's so obvious you miss it. Free rook? No? Oh, I thought this was a free... No, they move here. What's different about this? What's different about going here and taking, huh? Oh, they can move this way. That's the difference. Now they could have just moved back, but I would take with check. So that's the difference. Okay, I don't see a lot of tactics like that, so that's interesting. Yes. We'll just go to the next one. White to move. White to move. Well, this looks awfully strong. What's next? There are ideas of taking here and checkmating, but in the meantime, they can take my rook. Of course, then I checkmate them. But I don't know. Here? Wait a second. Gotta think, because we have this. They can't block because I'll take. Does that really change much though? Here takes. Of course, here. Checkmate. No? Oopsie daisies. Right. That's how that goes. H6 is played. Crazy mode. Activate Insano mode. Bishop E7 is played. I don't know, I'm too tired. Black to move. Double check. double check, blah, blah, let's go this way. Boom, pa. Checkmate. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you to everybody who spreads happiness and positive things in the world. Hope you have a nice day, and catch you next time. Goodbye.